Hey, God bless you all. Sunny. Just wanted to give you an update with some of the different things that I think are taking place now and what I believe these events are leading to. Um, so, if you watch my last couple of videos, I do think that Halloween time was a transition into the next phase, into some pretty big events, and you're seeing some of that with the election. A few dreams that I want to review with you in regard to Trump, really quickly. Let's see. I think the first one that I had about him, I saw him in a dark house, and he was. I knew he was a murderer. He was a killer, and I didn't see him kill anyone. I saw everyone sleeping, and he was like basically stalking his prey, and I knew that he in the end was going to kill someone. I think that he has caused a lot of the church to sleep, so that might have been why everyone was sleeping. And I think ultimately he will lead to some some people being taken down. Some of the church that put their faith in him will be, they'll be taken down with him. The next dream I believe I had of him was, I remember there was this clown car, and he was driving the clown car, and he was dead. He was like a dead man at this point, and all these Christians were like piling into the clown car, and it started to go up a hill. It started to go up a hill, and they thought they were going somewhere good. And I heard a preacher yell out, death, and then he yelled out deception, and then he yelled out um, destruction. And then I saw that the clown car was actually headed toward a cliff. On the other side of this hill it was going up was a cliff, and everyone was going to be killed. I also had a dream which I've reviewed many times of Trump faking his own death. So he was like in a chalk outline, and someone yelled cut. He was laying on the floor in a chalk outline like he was dead. Someone yelled cut, and he got up and walked off set. What else? Recently I had a dream of it was like this big boat, maybe like a cruise ship or something, and and it was the boat represented Trump. I forget, there was some kind of seal on it or something, so I knew it was Trump. And all these people were like jumping onto this boat, but I knew that as soon as it left the dock, it was going to sink, and all these people would drown. Um, there was one I remember where I heard the word Kronos, and then Trump. I heard Kronos, Trump, and then I saw like a playing card, and I heard the word. I forget what it was now. It was like something about being shocked. It's like people would be shocked by whatever would happen, but I forget the word that was used. But basically, it all kind of sums up to the same thing, right? That people would be believing Trump to be their savior, and ultimately he would lead them to destruction. It's a judgment on people that aren't putting their faith in God but want to put their faith in man. So, in terms of like this, I don't even want to say the word because I think YouTube's probably censoring, but I'll say the voting thing. Um, in terms of that, I see them just using it to create civil war, create chaos in the streets. I think ultimately they'll probably give the win to Trump, because I don't think they're done using him as the fall guy. And I think he still needs to fake his death. I guess he could do that before January, even if they gave it to Biden. But I kind of think they'll give it to Trump. And but in the meantime, however that happens, it's going to pull people into the streets. They're going to start fighting. It's going to turn to chaos, and that's the goal. That's the plan, right? The other thing that they want to do is, I believe they want to put Obama back in power ultimately. Obama will be the Antichrist. Um, and so I do think Obama will be ultimately put in power. I think this voting thing we're looking at will be ultimately, it'll be sent to the Supreme Court. And I think the reason that they went ahead and let Trump's court justice get into place is so that when the court rules in Trump's favor, they can say it was rigged, that Trump rigged the Supreme Court by putting this person in place. And so, therefore it's, you can't trust the courts either. So, basically you got to destroy people's faith in all of the systems in order to crash them, right? So you're going to destroy their faith in the presidency, destroy their faith in the courts, um, probably somehow destroy their faith in Congress. But I do think they'll send it to the courts, and then the courts will rule in Trump's favor, and then everybody will get mad because Trump put in the Supreme Court justice right before the election. So I think that was all the plan. But ultimately, yeah, everybody's going to be in the streets rioting. I'd say for us, we just got to stay close to Christ, not get distracted, not let us be pulled off course by all of what they're trying to do. Um, our eyes have to be on Jesus. He's our king. He's the one that's returning. We're in that season, and nothing, I repeat, nothing is going to go back to normal. It's not. This is the next phase. And I think, once people realize what's happening, once they realize that this is going to be contested, and it's going to go through the courts, and it's going to get dragged out, and that chaos is being created, once they actually realize what's happening, I see the stock market crashing. I see huge drops in the market because the market hates uncertainty, and everything is going to be uncertain. And then couple that with a second lockdown, which I believe is coming. Britain just locked down again for the next month. There's, in my mind, there's no way they don't do it here. So that will just exacerbate the economic collapse and everything else that's happening. So, just be ready for what's coming in this season, and ultimately we're looking for Jesus. That's our hope. So although all the people around you'll probably see will be sucked into it, all your friends and family, and the majority of people are going to be sucked into this whole deception. You don't have to be. You can keep your eyes focused on Christ, and you can keep your eyes off the world, and you can stay off social media and off of the news, and you do have that power where your attention goes. So try to keep it in the right place. That might be difficult. It's interesting to watch the world melt down, but um, it might cause you some anxiety as you see the country falling apart. But it was prophesied, America is Babylon, it must fall. Obama is the Antichrist, he will have to rise. Pope Francis is the false prophet. He'll begin asserting power soon. And Trump is a fall guy, and he'll do his job. He'll fall. And a lot of the church will be sucked into all of that. But we're set apart, so let's act like it. All right. Love you all, and plan to see you soon. If not here, then in the air. God bless.